fire like you're living on an island. Everybody can't be wrong. Each time by yourself broke that bond. The seat shines when you put that black light on. They hate me, but still rap my songs and still speak my name. 2 pennies for my thoughts, I'ma speak my change. And for your liars running crazy with your souls on fire, the truth keeps me sane. You won't see me lame. Fake brothers fall all in numbers.
I might as well go with LaMelo Ball, bro.
Melted by green, greed, needs, pride, affliction, negative intention, building million, billion, trillion, Franklin and Jackson, transaction, distracting, track them, adding, fast as flashes, ashes, ashes, how you let $1 cover up your honor, where you gonna turn when the bank burn to the bottom, when we gonna learn, we don't gotta yearn for the comma, ain't you ever heard, more money, more melodrama, 99 problems involving my wallet, still tell my dogs when I'm on, then I got them. Been dishonest, it's heavy on my conscience, but when you make a profit, I promise they fall. Reverse the world.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Drills the three-pointer.
And this is Harden doing what he does best, finding a hole in the defense and exploiting it.
Inside. Here's KD. Howard. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
On defense, the home team. It's a three-point game. And George gets the whistle that time.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Now here's Embiid. Kept alive. Here's Giannis.
I love the way George can move his feet and challenge the shot without fouling.
And Embiid with the block. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Harris. A shot by Harden, wide open. And the wing jumper offline.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And to Tacumbo.
Tacumbo.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Durant, wide open, he fires. Good, it's Harden with the assist that time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's Bird from the arc.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
The assist from Howard.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Now here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. On the wing, Bird. Hands it from downtown.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Outside, George. And here's Harden for 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Popped up there for Embiid. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Harden surveying the D. Driving inside.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Harden outside. Here's Howard. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Offensive rebound. Here's Harden. Durant for 3. And Embiid pulls it down.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Durant. Hands the shot from the wing. Durant's got 5 points so far.
A shooter of Durant's skill will always be a go-to guy. Once he has the ball, it's a done deal.
Embiid's shot is good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
58 seconds left in the first.
The risky cross-court pass there, and it costs them. You got to be sure that you can get it there in time before you let that one
Team
go.
foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Shooting for the away team.
It's his first trip to the line.
LaMelo Ball.
And it's tied up with that one.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Now here's Durant. He has 5. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
The long strides of Durant gliding through the lane. Throw it down, big fella.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Down low. Shoots. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Goaltending call.
9 points for KD.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
From deep, Harden. Drops in the tray. Harden's got 6.
No one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop. And that thing is a deadly shot.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Leading by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
And here's George for 3. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Tries again. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Embiid, no good. It's off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Pulls up on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. George has got his first 2 points of the night.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second team foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
For the away team.
All hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Harden. Pass to Howard. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Deep 2 from Ball. Can't get it to fall. Harden with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. The 3 from George. Buries it from 3-point range. George has got his second bucket tonight.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
3rd team foul.
From deep, George. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
First half, 2 minutes.
It's Harden with the drive. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Pass to Bird. To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
And George, here we go. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Out of the yes.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Here's Harden. No good that time. Great D that time from Giannis. Ball with it. He's picked up by KD. Nice D from Durant. And here's George for three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. To the wing on the left. Pass to Antetokounmpo. This one for three. And it's George missing. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Here's Harden. Outside for George. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 10 points now just in this quarter. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Now George. 10 points for him. With the drive.
I love the way George can move his feet and challenge the shot without fouling.
Out to Bird. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Bird's got 9 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First team foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for the away team. LaMelo Ball. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one drops. He ties it up. And here's Harden. Looking to get back on track here. The 3 from KD. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. Pass to Embiid. Outside, George. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the middle. He's looking for Howard and finds him. He's got room. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Ball with it. George picks him up for the lead. And Embiid finishes inside. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Back to ball. Right side out of the Antetokounmpo. Howard with the steal. Here's George. And he drives in.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot.
Pass to Embiid. Back to ball. He gets it in there. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The defense on George a little too tight there. But to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
taking 2 shots.
And George drops them both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Bird left side. Giannis right side. Back to Ball. Pass to Bird. Lock at 6. Ball with the bucket.
LaMelo Ball.
12 points for him.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
And the rejection by Embiid.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
And Ball gets double teamed. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's George. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Bird with it. Guarded now by Durant. Back to Bird. Good work defensively by KD. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
KD on the wing. Larry Bird grabs the miss. To the inside. And to Tecumbo. Pass to Embiid. On the wing, George. Offline with his 3. Fast break, here they come. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Ball. And it's sent back by Howard. And yes, it's good. Harden's got 10 points.
And when he's in the open court, Harden has one thing on his mind: finish.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Bird. Now, here is Harden. He's got 10. Here he goes. And Harden with the stuff.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Count that one. 14 points for him.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And Harden with the stuff.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Shoots the 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Home team on D, leading by 5. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. He takes it in. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And that's now 19 points for Paul George.
So comfortable in pick and roll. Paul George is a top-level ball handler who consistently makes the right play.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Harden left side. Shot from 12. And the jumper falls for him.
Yeah, that sweet lefty stroke of Harden, so sound in his mechanics, a tremendous jump shooter.
Ball with it, and it's Harden picking him up, and they double up Embiid. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Over Harden. George with the ball. A second chance effort. And Giannis with the layup.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
George double teamed. Ball with the bucket. 16 points for LaMelo Ball.
George.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
First team foul.
The all-around game Paul George possesses is so special. His versatility is what makes him so valuable.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Tobias Harris. Third personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
LaMelo Ball.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Harden with it. George picks him up. Back to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Bird.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
To the paint. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Harden, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to George. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Okay, when you're trying to...
Oh, here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. And this is how you score in transition. And Paul George, you just have to appreciate his hustle.
Back to Ball. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 20 points.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man Ball is used to the spotlight.
Harden, no good. George with the ball. George picks him up. Back to Ball. Out to Bird. There's the triple. And they'll get another chance. Back to Embiid. Another shot to the middle. And it's Bird with the jam.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
There's the 3. Oh, they get it back. Yep, it counts.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Here's Ball. Driving the lane. It's hauled in by George. Here is Harden. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's George. Harris trying to get free. Got it!
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Pass to Embiid. It counts. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Howard trying to free himself up. George, no good. And the foul on Harden.
James Harden.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
Ball with it. Outside, George. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Bird. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now, ball. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And here's Embiid. Back to ball. To take the lead. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Harden outside. Driving to.
Away team foul.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Down low. There's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Joel Embiid.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Harden with it. Out guarded by Giannis. And it's in there.
When you need an important bucket, you try to get the ball into the hands of someone you can count on. Tobias is that type of scorer.
Here's Ball. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ball's got 22 points.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Harden left side. And he converts the layup. 22 points for him.
And inside Harden is such a difficult cover. Get too close, and you know he'll cleverly draw a foul.
And the rejection by Harden. Pass to Durant. It's Harden with the drive. Giannis grabs the miss.
James Harden. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
It's the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And a multiple-time winner of the MVP award. The next step for Giannis is to become a consistent shooter from the outside.
And he is unable to get the second one.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Sinks the three-pointer.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Back to Harden. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. Harden can't hit. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Away team ball.
Puts it up off the inbound. Out to Bird. The three. Here's the three. It drops.
Has anybody ever personified excellence in all areas of play the way that Larry Bird does? But more importantly, he's got that clutch G.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride.